Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lee Van Dam here, and the Tekken 8 gameplay trailer just came out yesterday, and it is super sick. It's really good. So I want to watch it with you. I watched it yesterday a bunch of times, but I want to watch it with you, and then I want to talk about it because there's some things that I saw that I would really love to see in Tekken 8, and I know they could pull it off now. So I'd love to see it. Talk about some gameplay tweaks that I think would be great, and wouldn't slow the game down. So without further ado, I'm gonna pop myself out of this first viewing, and then after that I'll come back and we'll watch it again, and I'll do a little bit of commentary on the stuff that I would love to see in the game itself. So here we go.
Peggy 16.
俺たちはこの世に存在するべきではない。
愚かだな、風間陣。ファイト。
Oh, it's so sick. It's so sick. Oh my gosh. That was so good. So good, so good, so good. So, listen, I love that trailer. Every time I see it, I love it. And I am so looking forward to the next one. I really am. But let's go ahead and let's run it back and talk about the stuff that I would really love to see in this game from the trailer. So, let's hit it.
Peggy 16.
Let's hit it. All right. Good old Unreal Engine 5. Harada said we were using that, and it clearly shows. This looks like real next-gen graphics. It looks crazy. This being real-time footage is like, oh. I love how Jin is still trying to save the world in his own way, but Kazuya's having none of it. None of it. Yep. Nice. Bah! So I would love to see that. I would love for that to make it into the game to where if you were to really correctly guess something with a mechanic that's in the game. So like take this low crush for example. So if you were to really get this right, how the game would slow down. And that kind of gives you not only a break from the action, but it gives you a reward to remind you and reinforce, hey, you guessed right here. Very nice job. But it doesn't take very long, so it doesn't linger on you if you made a bad decision. It gives you a chance to regroup and be like, all right, okay, all right. So he got me there. They got me. But, I'll be on the lookout for that, and I can vary my offense next time in this case. So I like that a lot. Bow! Yeah. Ooh. Right here. Okay. Same thing. you get a perfect backdash, and we can get the cinematic slowdown that it doesn't take very long to resolve, but it just gives you an indicator that you guessed right. Virtual Fighter already does this. I think 4 and 5. Your character makes a noise when you perfect sidestep. Like, you can sidestep regularly and avoid things, but when you perfect sidestep, there's a noise and there's a little bit extra ducking animation to let you know, oh, you really cleared that, so go to town. So Tekken could use this as their version of that, and you know, the cinematic would give you plenty of time to gather your thoughts on, I just caused this whiff, now I'm going to punish this whiff. And that does it in a way to where you're rewarded for using the mechanic well, but it doesn't give you an easy win button of sorts. It just gives you a little bit of an enhancement for doing something right. And I also would love for signature moves to get something like this. This is rude, and I'm happy about it, because for him to just cock up and be like, just load it up. Listen, you could have that happen. You could have little stances where they're very fast in regular practice, but when you hit certain conditions, like if you're doing a signature string on a counter hit, or you do a signature move after a low parry, or after a perfect backdash, where you get some close-ups of something going on, or it could even be the character looking, I mean, like, oh, like they're about to really tear you up because they adopt a stance before the move, and we don't normally see it because the game's traveling so fast and it just focuses on it. Again, just little things that can reward you for making the right call, but they don't stay around long enough to make the opponent have to really lament their mistake. You know, they get a time to regroup and be like, all right, you got me. Because this is still going to add to the mental stack how many times somebody guesses right. And that momentum is going to be there. So they're still going to have to overcome that momentum. Ooh, he cocks up. Bow! That's beautiful. And then, look at that. Kick Kazuya the next week. Kicked him past payday. My gosh. There's nothing here. I really just wanted to see this again because the fact they gave us a counter hit down forward to perfect electric combo, just it lets you know that how ingrained this is into Tekken and how rewarding this is when you pull this off. I think I've pulled it off like 3 or 4 times. I'm terrible at it, but I pulled it off a couple of times. Cody pays the light bill with this. Like, you get hit with a counter hit down forward 2, Cody's hollering at you. He's gonna pay the light bill. So this is a tribute to Cody right here. Amazing player out of Florida. Love him. So yeah, this is a tribute to him. So this slow-mo is very cool. Again, I think more of these could be in the game where 2 moves are about to collide and you know one's going to get a counter hit. So instead of on the back end, because we get the counter hit animation now on the back end after the move connects, it would actually be cool to get it on the front. It would kind of be an easier indicator of what's about to happen, because you don't know which move is going to counter hit until the resolution if they're very close like this. So let's check it out. So this was Jin's Crouch Dash 1 versus, it looks like, to be honest, this looks more like back 2 instead of down forward 2 when we watch the animation, but my gosh. Yeah, he cold cocked his face. And give us the hell sweep after the tailspin. I love it. Love it. Look at the water coming off of their body. This is insane. Absolutely insane. And we've got all this stuff going on. This definitely looks like a rage art for Jin, and it looks awesome. Like, then he punched him into next payday. I like how they show Jin having more control over the Devil Jin gene with this scene right here, where we just get the ethereal wing, like he's amassed more control over the Devil gene. And then, of course, at the end of the super, he closes his hand on the feather, like, I definitely got this. So that's pretty cool, because only one of his arms, you know, has Devil running through it, and he's got it on his face. So this could lead to kind of a situation where Devil Jin comes back, but Devil Jin's more ethereal, like Kage. Devil Jin's been around as a separate entity for a very long time. So for us, this is not really that different. But storyline-wise, this could definitely better explain what's going on if Devil Jin does not make a return. But yeah, I think this will be a super sick rage art, and it finishes up quickly. Bow! He knocked Kazuya 28 feet in the air to be able to pull that off, and yeah, this was really, really, really good. So I'm very, very excited about Tekken 8, and with all this new power we've got as far as in hardware, and with Unreal Engine 5, there's going to be some amazing things that are going to come out of this game. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. I'm really excited. I am looking forward to Lee coming back, because Lee's the easiest character to write in the game. He really doesn't have very many reasons except to come whoop on his brother. That's all. He doesn't have to win the tournament. Never really cares about that. He really likes to come. He shatters some dreams of people in the early going of the tournament, and he's just trying to beat up his brother. And that's it. How much more wholesome can you get? All right. Well, let me know in the comments below what you think about the trailer. If there was stuff that you saw that you would love to see in Tekken 8, and what character you would like to return. And I appreciate you coming by to hang out with me. Be sure to throw me a like if you like this. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, this is Lee Van Dam. You guys take care. God bless. And I look forward to seeing you later.